Alright, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Adobe Photoshop Masterclass course. We are continuing on the advanced section with the animation. This one right here is going to be creating a GIF. So we actually explored it right there, didn't we? We created TQ9 media text into a GIF-worthy piece, and we actually even exported it as a GIF and have it, right there, clear as daylight, working as a GIF, and that's awesome. However, there's a couple pictures that I took of myself. Actually, this morning, when I got up, I had my little sleepers still on, right? And essentially, this is a series of starting at the top, and I essentially go down, and I put my sleepers on, right? Now, this one right here, I actually just want to make sure these are properly organized. So we've got 1, 2, it's looking like stuff tried to run away from me here, 3, and this one's looking like it's 4, and this one's looking like it's 5. So I've organized those. Now you guys can download these as well. We're going to build a GIF together, and essentially what I want to do is I want to create a square GIF. We know that GIFs are usually square. Let's do it. So what I want to do is press Control S, save this whole project here that we did, and then go up here to File, go to New, and go ahead and make a 1080 by 1080 document, which means it's going to be square. Okay? Now we can drag this down a little bit. We'll leave the timeline open for now. And I want to go ahead and import our first image. Let's drag and drop me in there. Okay, now this is me looking into the camera with my sleepers on the head. And I actually want to go ahead and import everything. So it's delete that and go here, highlight everything with Shift, drag and drop it in, and let's import each and every frame as it goes down. And I'm sure you can see what we're going to do here, but I want to just go ahead and press Control T, and let's actually fill the scene. So just like that, we've filled the scene. Bring me down so that my head's sort of relatively in the middle right there, okay? So we've actually scaled up all of these images so that they are actually covering the square. They are actually square. And now what we can actually go ahead and do is create the video timeline. And as we see right here, we know that everything's just stacked on top of each other. So to actually create a realistic sort of motion, what we want to be doing is actually changing stuff and actually introducing stuff as we go. So what we could do is we could go over here, and at 1/3 of a second, we could actually highlight everything, drag it over. Oh, it's looking like the highlight everything is not working, so we could actually cut everything, which is going to work. Go ahead and delete the start of everything but our first one. So we know it starts with this, and it goes for 1/2 a second, and then something else comes up on the screen, right? Wonderful. Now we want to actually go ahead over again and go ahead and just chop that one. Go ahead and chop that, and again we can enhance this to make it bigger, right? So we can see what's going on. Go ahead and chop down everything except for number 2, and we've clearly labeled it number 2. So now it goes number 1, number 2, and it should go to number 3. But of course, these guys are in the way. So we go over to 1 second, we chop it, and we chop it. We go ahead and delete those, and then we go over. We go ahead and chop number 5 and delete number 5. And just like that now, oh, let's actually not take our timeline too far away. Actually, delete the timeline, go up here, add the timeline back. Oh, I'm going to go ahead and just add that back to the bottom. There we go, drag that up. And now what we've got, if we go ahead and play, is the actual motion of it going back onto my face, right? Pretty cool, pretty cool. However, there's still more that we can do to this. And the more that I want to do to this is actually go over here to the next position, go ahead and actually turn everything off again. So actually cut everything just like that. Delete, 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 delete. And now what I want to go ahead and do is literally just drag this one out to be 1 more second, just like that. So we've dragged that there. Then we drag the next one out. Again, position it so that's still the same exact length. Drag the next one out again. Again, position it so it's still exactly the same length. Drag it out again and position it so it's the exact same length. And now what we're going to have to do, or we've got, is when we press play, we've got the actual sleepers coming onto my face, coming off my face, and then you guys have realized what we could do is literally just keep replicating it until essentially, it goes on forever. In fact, we've now built a GIF that comes onto my face and comes off my face. And now what we can do is even go up here to the blending modes, and I might even go ahead and get the vibrance and make this black and white, and just have a look at what's happening just like that. We get the black and white effect. It's looking pretty cool. And there's another effect that I want to introduce to you guys in 1 second. And in fact, I think we might actually come back with that in the advanced section coming up next. So what I want to do is I want to get vibrance, and I want to actually delete that. I think it's looking just better as a color image, right? We've got this pretty cool image right there. There's one thing we could try, which is speeding it up a little bit. If we made it half the time, so what we could do here is we could actually just go ahead and adjust everything over, right? So bring that one right there, come here, bring that one right there, go into the middle, bring that one right there, just so things happen a bit quicker. The only thing I was looking at right there, it did seem like maybe we could have gone away with making stuff disappear a little bit quicker. Bring that here, or you know what, bring that pretty much there. Go here, bring this here, go here, bring this here. So I'm pretty much just going over half the time. I'm making it happen half as quick, right? So now if we go back, press play, yep, it comes onto my face, and it goes down. So I'm putting on the sleepers. They're going back straight off. So now we can press Control S, save this, and call it GIF. Oh, it's actually going to save to our GIF folder. No problem. Call this GIF main. Go ahead and save that. Yep. And we can actually press Control Shift S again. Save this one and save this one as Sleepers GIF. Sleepers is definitely not the official name for it, but let's go ahead and call that Sleepers GIF. Save that one right there. And now we've got something called the Sleepers GIF, which is a square image of my sleepers putting themselves on and taking themselves back off. And just like that, if you guys have followed through with me, which I assume you have, we've created that together. The Sleepers GIF, my sleepers, they go on, my sleepers, they come off. And just like that, guys, that right there is animation and how to animate a GIF in Adobe Photoshop. The final episode of our advanced section coming up next is going to be huge. It's going to be a big one, might even be a two-parter. I'm not too sure how we're going to play it yet, but I do know we're going to entirely replicate an advanced and animated poster using all the techniques we've had so far, or we've come into contact with so far, and actually applying them into a live project. So with that being said, let's wrap this one up right here. Look at the Sleepers GIF one more time, and we'll be back momentarily.